Pikachu versus Snake. And this is a matchup you don't see every day, as there's not really many Pikachus. I feel like right now it's kind of just Shinymark.
Yeah, I'm averse to this this matchup here. I've seen eSam and MVD go at it for years and years. I think their consensus is that it's a pretty even matchup, all things considered. Explosives mean a lot more. Coming from someone as light as Pikachu, it can be very devastating to get blown up. But so many Thunder Jolts coming in AK's way as well, going to make setting up and cooking those grenades a little bit hard, and as well as edge guards. So we'll see exactly how things are going to play out here. Great aggression though from both sides, 48% apiece.
Yep, they are scrapping at the moment. Grenades are blowing up. Aerials are being connected as the setup from Apollokage, dealing about 40% right quick. And Shinymark going for the classic recovery, especially on a stage like this. You just go to that center near the bottom and pick which side you want to go to. Makes it really difficult to ledge trap Pikachu.
Yeah, some might say impossible.
It might even be impossible. There are some characters that are fast enough. Sonic, one of them, of course. There we go.
Very up
from
tilt.
Apollokage. Yeah.
Gonna clean it up.
It's a classic kill option for Snake. Super effective even in this matchup.
Damn, what would that have to be, like a ground move?
Yeah, probably. I think it would be a ground move.
Yeah.
Maybe a metal move.
Steel boots.
Yeah, be a metal move. If Snake was a Pokemon, wait. If Snake was a Pokemon, he'd be a Snake.
There you go.
Come on now. Probably a metal Snake.
Fire metal.
A solid Snake.
Fire
even.
metal, because he's explosive.
Okay. Yeah, I give it up. I gotta stop with these puns. Ever since that one TriCast we had, I've been telling puns on comms, bro.
My impact. But Apollokage's impact right now going a long way, sitting pretty at 196%.
My goodness. Pikachu struggling with arthritis at the moment, not able to find this stock. Could see a skull bash. Could see a back throw.
But that up air from Apollokage going up 2 stocks in this game 1. His own grenade being his downfall.
Somebody in chat said, in quotations, metal type move. I just realized it's steel type.
I was hoping, chat,
Chat, thank you for correcting me on that,
you were
bro.
not going to say anything and just let that slide. For once.
Listen, it's been a minute since I've played Pokemon, all right? It's steel type, okay? I stand corrected, chat. I stand corrected. I'm okay to admit when I'm wrong.
I'm not.
Okay, well, you're usually not wrong, though, so. You got a pretty good track record, I'd say. And right now, Apollokage has a pretty good track record of taking stocks, as Shinymark only has 1 stock to his name, though making a comeback here, finding a lot of damage, and the grenade off the top. He chucked that up there. We lost vision of it, but it blew up just the same.
Snake's not the only steel type, as Shinymark steals that stock. Haha.
Okay.
No problem, guys. I'll be here all night.
But all right. Shinymark has somehow brought this back. I know he was down 3 stocks to 1 at one point.
You wouldn't know it.
Nope, you definitely wouldn't.
Here we go.
You know the score, not the story.
Exactly.
Basically even percentages now. I know Pikachu is a little bit lighter.
Yep.
So would prefer a little bit more percent here onto Snake, but
volatile matchups. Percents don't always matter.
Why not?
There, that up tilt will take it. Another super effective finish for Kage.
And it was the correct DI as well. So
went through him, yeah.
Yep, you just know that it, because you're supposed to DI in on a Snake up tilt. So Shinymark had the correct DI, it just didn't matter. It's such a strong move.
Yep. Kage real happy with that game 1. Laughing through it all, staying positive. Shinymark gonna have to absorb some of that positivity, maintain his mental going into this game 2.
Absolutely. Mental is the name of the game. The mental stack that Snake puts on is something to be talked about.
Kage.
Apollokage going up game number 1 now. Shinymark has to figure out what he can do, and it was pretty close. But, you know, you have to imagine, Sabrick, if it wasn't starting out as a 3 stock, maybe Shinymark could have won a little bit easier.
We're about to have another series of explosives, giving Kage another early lead here. Checking him in the air, but Shinymark answering himself. Not going to be so swingy in this game.
No. and you can't be mashing on Snake. He's the iconic I blow up if you touch me character, right? So it's hard for Pikachu to get his little grubby hands on this character because doesn't really have any disjoints. I mean, we have the T-Jolt, but once again, super effective up tilt.
He was really afraid of an up air, went for an air dodge, drifted in, and Kage stayed grounded and present and was able to get that up tilt reaction.
Back throw.
Getting out of the way of those grenades.
You know, another thing to be said about this matchup that's a tough draw for Shinymark is the fact that Pikachu often dwells off the stage, often finding plenty of edge guards. Snake is kind of difficult to edge guard sometimes with the way Apollokage plays it. He's really mixing up his recoveries well, has grenades and Nikitas to cover him, and also you have to still break the Cypher if you're Shinymark. So all these things make it difficult. Apollokage just doing an excellent job of maintaining his self on stage.
A lot of Thunder Jolts coming out, but you know, once you're at 150 plus, I'm not sure how much these are doing to win you the state.
We're starting a T-Jolt.
Maybe he's hoping to blow up a grenade and get a kill that way.
I mean,
he's at 57 himself, and now at 75. C4, I think, caught that quick attack even.
75%, 193 onto Apollokage. There we go.
Yeah,
Finally, the up air is what we get.
I was going to be afraid of that rage there, possibly enough to take a stock pretty early. But maybe only 10, 15% before that's not going to really matter anymore.
Okay, shield looking very, very small. Drag down opening. We got that frame one grenade out, but Shinymark didn't touch it. But your combo is now my kill because I'm just going to up tilt. Why not? 2 for 2.
Another up air edge guard attempt here, but gets over the stage. That down air not going to spike in the way he needs. Are we going to have a Thunder? Not a Thunder. Forward air sending him back out for another try. Just going to C4. No up B required. Getting him up to the skies.
Yep. Apollokage at kill percent here.
Wow.
I think he went for up smash. I don't think he was able to connect it in time though. Just barely missing. Down tilt. Double grenade explosion. Shinymark doing way better in game number 2, but the problem is Apollokage still in the lead. Still playing this trade system.
Yeah, we are at these percents that are no longer fun to be jumping around. Those up tilts looking for a target.
T-Jolt's coming in. Shinymark trying to open up this Snake a little bit. Trying to find something. These percentages that Snake has been living at way too much. Forward air finally. 108% now on Shinymark. Playing on the back foot yet again, and even the quick attack is going to get disrupted by the grenades.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where grenades are even getting close enough to kill. You do not want to be Shinymark going down 0-2 into Kage right now.
Definitely do not. Snake is one of those characters that's really difficult. If a grenade lands and you're in the skies, you will certainly be gone.
That does it, yeah. Wow. As an edge guard, Shinymark just trying to drift, just trying to get back to the edge, and getting edge guarded by a well-cooked grenade at 160, 170 will be enough to get the stock and the game.
Yep, and I feel like this matchup is just rough. It is just difficult for Pikachu to really find a way in on Snake. Shinymark, of course, going to stick it out with their tried and true main, but regardless, that doesn't change the fact that this is a mountain to climb. Apollokage is at the top currently. Will he maintain his position on the mount? Will Shinymark be able to surpass him somehow? We'll see. Once again, the game plan is being shown. Grenades being pulled, explosions being had. Shinymark, your combos aren't going to work on a grenade.
Yeah, going to have to be willing to make a bunch of trades, and that's just not something Pikachu wants to do.
Very difficult. Pikachu looking for an opportunity, trying to find something. And you know, it makes sense that a snake would beat a rat, wouldn't it? They got this lore accurate.
Right. I don't think, you know, Pikachu's used to fighting guns and explosives and corridors. Don't think those are Pokemon-friendly items.
I don't think so. I think these items are illegal in the Pokemon universe.
I think these things are coming from Pal World. That up tilt certainly is.
Yeah, this is Pal World Snake. This isn't Pokemon Snake.
Okay, that Thunder not going to find its mark. Kage getting back down pretty consistently, it seems. That grenade's saving him from a possible Thunder as well.
Okay, drag down, chance for Shinymark. There we
Great
go. The
call
up
out
smash.
there on the grenade pull, getting an up smash.
What a
for his
find
troubles.
from Shinymark. Needed that. 21% to his name. This is such a good spot to be in. We've seen Apollokage with the lead constantly, but the percentages are very close. Shinymark getting a small opening, but can't continue the combo because it's Snake, man.
Yep.
We can't finish these combos. How do we get our damage?
Slowly and surely with these Thunder Jolts, but one grenade is like 6 Thunder Jolts. Down smash call out. Hello.
Okay, T-Jolts, explosions. Shinymark making Apollokage's tools work against him here. Finding more and more damage. Shinymark looking to close this stock out before Apollokage can get the lead. And that would set Shinymark up to maybe take it to a game number 4. If he could find this stock and stop trading with Snake, he could be looking a lot better.
Be the first stock lead of the set he'd have for him. But that back air almost enough. What are we going to see?
The dash attack. That's all we need. Just dives onto him, takes that stock. Now once again, Shinymark on the back foot. Looking to find an edge guard. C4 set up on the platform. Shinymark recognizes that. That's why we saw the air dodge.
That dash attack was huge, and that shield is small.
Okay, down air, not gonna take that stock just yet. Apollokage in a bad spot here. He tried to reverse the situation. You know, I honestly respect the attempt. I think he did, but if he goes for the forward air, it's too late. Like, you've committed to the bit. You're gonna fall into the blast zone regardless.
Yeah.
I think he recognizes that. I honestly respect the attempt. As it easily would have taken the stock, but there's the C4 at such an early percent. Another 30.
We're having so many 3-0s today.
In the bracket. Yep, Apollokage moving on in winners. And honestly, Sabrick, it's just a matchup thing. I got to be completely real with you. Most other characters, Pikachu can get a nice little combo, a drag down, multiple edge guards, setting up into more and more damage. But with Snake,
so many
you don't get any of that.
You have to pick and choose when you're going to try to camp because there's grenades coming your way. There's grenades next to Snake when you decide to go in. There's like no real safe place to exist on that stage.
You have to play a good old-fashioned, honest game